Hello guys, I am back for another video, and this time we are reviewing the album of Nick Jonas. And Nick Jonas is the guy from, the cute little one from Jonas Brothers. Finally broke out after they had to break their it looked like a hiatus for a minute. Then they had like a single out, like we have a single, then we have another single, and then they're like, okay, we're done with the band. So they kind of just like died out, and so which is kind of was good and bad at the same time, because I kind of when the last two singles they did before they disbanded, they actually wasn't that bad. I was thinking like actually could be an album I actually get like actually into. The album was like I gave a couple songs here and there, but I wasn't really deep into them. But in that case, we go back to Nick, who did his solo album, his technically first official solo album. The other one with the band with the administration, Nick Jonas and administration. I say wasn't really much of an album. I think it was more of just like experimental album. I don't want to call it an album. This is actually like a true-on, head-on album. So let's get started. So the first song we have is Chains, Chains, and and when I first heard that song around in July, like late July, it came out, and I was like, oh, this is good. This is really good. It was like I never thought that I would download Nick Jonas that much, but this is really good. So I downloaded it, I listened to it over and over again, and never got tired of it. It's really good. It has a deep, bass tone. It's like doo 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 doo. It's nice. Like I just like that. It's very haunting, and at the same time, it's very just like. It's different from what he usually does, you know? And then, but yeah, I like that song, and so I got into it, and I was like, okay, this is good. He's actually doing well with this song. I can't wait for more. What else he has? And then he comes out with, which is the second song, we can actually go all the way down the row, the second single, which is Jealous. I love Jealous. It's just very, dun, 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 dun. It is very just like it's catchy. It's very just like it has a bounce to it, to where just like you kind of want to just bob your head and snap and just want to go with it that way. And I just love that song. It's really great. So then I was like, okay, I'm set. Like I'm waiting for this album. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna love it, and it's gonna just like just blow my mind. So it did and it didn't. Like it's an album, very mature album. It's very one of those albums just like each song has its own thing. It has its own thing. And so when we go into the album, you get Chains, which is the first song, then you get Jealous, which is the second song, then you go into the third single, which is Teacher. Teacher, I downloaded it without even like listening to it. I was like, okay, new single, need it, and I just downloaded it. Like, that's how dedicated I was. I was a dedicated Jonas fan. And so I was just like, okay, let's actually listen to it now that I downloaded it without even knowing what's going on. So I did. So I listened to it. It's a good song, but it's not. Like, it just didn't hit me. Like, the beginning, it's good. And then it goes into this, I don't know why, but every time I hear he's like, oh, and let me show you, so let me teach you, or something like that. Oh, you're a teacher. I forgot the lyrics. I literally forgot the lyrics. He's like, let me teach you, and it goes into this little break. It literally reminds me of just some, I don't know why, but I think Ghostbusters. I don't know why I think Ghostbusters, but I think Ghostbusters when I hear that breakout. And I was like, Ghostbusters, 80s. Interesting. Like, I didn't like it. It just didn't go with the singles that he's been throwing out that had like these good beats. And I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. It's different. I like how different it is, but I don't like the song as a flow to the singles he's been throwing out. Which I understand what he's doing, but I don't like it. Moving on to next song, which I think I got in singles, so I gotta look for it. So the next song, I would say it. I don't even think I have it. Jesus. Okay, we'll go move on. So next song I have is Wilderness. Wilderness is a good song. I love the tribal beats. The do 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 do. I love the tribal beats, and it really it's just good. And I don't know why. I can hear, I can see like people just like choreographing over it, like easy, like just do some choreography and just like going for it. When he's like, dunna 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 dunna, like when he breaks down his words, dunna dunna dunna, I just love it. I just like I can see like a great choreography to it. Yeah, but I love it, love it. And then we have Numb. Numb was his flow, which is I was hoping he was going with his songs. Actually, now I think about it, I think Teacher was after Numb, but that's the flow that was going on. Like you got Chains, which is deep and more of a deep bass, and then you had Jealous, which is more upbeat, but it still flowed a nice little like just a bobbing head like flow. And then you have Numb, which is like it reminds me of a little bit of Katy Perry's Dark Horse, but like Katy Perry without Katy Perry and an actual better beat. And it was good. Like I like it. I don't know who Angel Hayes is, but I actually looked her up trying to find her. She's a rapper. She did good in there. She reminded me of Nicki Minaj, but I gotta get more into her to see if I can actually deteriorate from Nicki Minaj and her, so I can actually divide them. But until then, she's Nicki Minaj. Until further notice. But yeah, I love that song. Numb is great. It's like I just love that part. And it just like breaks down right there. Warning. Warning I didn't like at first. I was like warning? I was like, oh, okay. Like I didn't really like it. But after a while I started actually liking it. But it's a good song. Takeover. God, I gotta remember Takeover. Takeover is a good one. That's a good song that was really good. Push. That's a good song. It's after Warning, you kind of go down to this more deeper sound. You don't really, there's no up anymore. Like it kind of gives you settled into where you like sit nice little comfortable couch, like nice little soft sinking couch, and sinks you into to the album. So now you're just like relax into the album as you coast through it. That's a better way. You're coasting through the album now. You're not going through these in the beginning where it goes beat, happy, Inspector Gadget, Ghostbuster song, tribal, little trap beat, and then it's like, and then it goes down to just you're coasting. You're just coasting now, and then. That Push I like Push. One I Want You is a little stocky. It's very stocky. Like, and it's weird to say it to think that if you ever sit down and listen to it, like no matter how hot a guy is, you ever sit back and just think like, wow. You think like just because like a physical changes everything from somebody, you think that okay, oh yeah, like I hope Nick Jonas talks to me all day. Like he's so fucking hot. Like he's just so hot. No, after a while you're like. It's good, but I kind of want a little space. Like it doesn't feel like he really gives you much space in that song. Like if you were the person he was talking about, the subject he's talking about. But yeah, Avalanche. I'm surprised that Demi's even in this album. I know she had some thing with Joe and didn't go down so well, but I guess just because she has problems with him, this has problems with Nick. They blended really well. You can really, she's a very powerful she has very powerful vocals, a very powerful voice. So I was very surprised that she actually kind of held back. Like she still belts it out here and there, but she didn't. But you hear him. She actually stepped back for a minute and let him still be the main chorus of the song, which is something you do if you're featured in it. You're not really meant to be the one that kind of belts out over everybody else. Unless it's actual duet, which it didn't really come out as a duet, it's a feature. So you're kind of the feature. But I still love that she was in it. I love Demi with anything. Like she's candy to me. Just feed her to me. I just eat it all up. But I love that song. Nothing Would Be Better. Definitely better is dark. It sounds dark. It sounds something you just like. It makes it makes this rainy day, which is going on today, go a little bit darker. Like it's not dark as in the feel like of in like the actual song thing. It's just more of the tone of the song. The more the feel of the song feels a little bit dark and doesn't really get too much beat to it. But I like it. I like I like his harmonies. How he went. Oh, he has a nice little falsetto with it. Favorite song of this next one. I think I skipped one. I didn't think I liked the song that was after that one. Oh no, you know what it was? It was a remix. It was a remix of Change, which is I deleted because I didn't like remixes and I thought it wouldn't be good, but found out actually it's a really good remix. So I'm just kicking myself right now. But there you go. There's that. But then Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara. I just love that song. It's very beachy. It's very just like it makes you. At first, I was like, "Well, is he from Santa Barbara and he just hasn't came back in a while?" It's like, no, he just it's just an ode to a song, to a place that he's been to. Maybe he lives there now. I don't know. Don't know the complete story, but it looks like it was some place that he loved going to, and just like he misses it. And it was just like, I love the song. It's relaxing. I can listen to that and then go to sleep, but don't want to bug my roommate with it. Closer is a good song. I like that Mike Posner is in it. He's not. He doesn't really stay too much in it. He's kind of in there to say hi and then walks out the studio. He's just visiting. But it's good. I like the song. It's all right. Like it's all right. All right. All right. Keep it down. Um, yeah, but I like this. I like the album too. On the whole, I like the album. It's a very coasty album. I'm looking forward to what people will think because it's still technically really new right now. So I'm really interested to see what people think about the album. But I like it. Personally, I like it. I like it. I think it's great. So leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite song was. If you haven't had the album yet, hope there's no give away anything, change your mind anything. Definitely like listen to it yourself and give your own opinion. Tell me your opinion. Leave it in the comment. If you have any other songs or albums you want me to review, let me know. Other than that, that is the video of the day. And I'll look forward to another video after this. Alright? Peace, guys.